Good evening. I'm Pulvret and I love PLO. Welcome to tonight's session, which is session number 21 of the challenge from $10 to $10,000. Right now we're at $162. If you were watching yesterday, you already know that I had exciting news. I am introducing the Pulvret CoinPoker monthly rake chase, where everyone who signs up with me gets $10 back from every $50 of net rake. And yesterday, I said it many times. Today, I'm only gonna say it this once. So check this out. So once again, in the rake chase, you win $10 for every $50 of net rake. It's not a time-limited offer, but even so, secure your spot in the rake chase today. Join up with my link and reap the benefits. In other exciting news, I got myself a new squeezy ball. The other one was breaking apart. So let's see if there's any good luck in this one. I started with the squeezy ball when I was playing 9 tables, because I was going crazy. I was getting very stressed. And it helped me a lot to to relax and just start breathing. Even so, I couldn't play for very long with the 9 tables. And you know I'm already not playing very long sessions. Oh, we got quads over there. Not that we really needed it, but it's always nice. Good ball, good ball. We'll bet these bomb pots. We will now have flush draws on both and a top pair on both. Top pairs obviously aren't amazing, but they could still win one pot. And now we got all of it. Yeah, so because of the rake chase, that's why my guy Pulvert is down here spraying money to all of you. Nothing for us in these bomb pots on table 3. When I put myself on the wait list, I saw 3 players I had marked as fun players, but I think I got the seat of 2 of them. But we still have our goofball here that you might be familiar with from a session earlier this week. He's as goofy as his nickname implies. If I remember correctly, he was also somewhat good-humored. I like these bomb pots on table 5 quite a bit. We have the queen high flush below, and on top we have a wrap on a double paired board. Double paired means a little less risk of them having the full house. Yeah, we shall make this call and then we'll see. So now we have straight and flush. I really hope we won't lose both. If we get one of them now, we're doing pretty well since there are 2 of them. All right. No, he had straight flush. Oh, I just saw a small flush, but it was a straight flush. Okay, well, we did win one anyway. For a moment there, I thought we were scooping. That would have been amazing. So then maybe this Willy Wills, since he couldn't beat the straight on the other table, I have a feeling that he had a bigger flush than us. Just that we didn't get to see it because he couldn't beat the straight flush. Otherwise, if he couldn't beat our flush and couldn't beat the straight, then he made a very bad call. He called with something like trip 5s. All right, we got ourselves another seat here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, oh, this Etewa here on table 4. He has one of the most yellow stats I've ever seen. The only red spot in it is his aggression factor, which is 6, which means that he's also not calling very much. So he's passive and he's folding a lot. Uh, let's give him a yellow marking for weak passive. Make a call here. We had second nuts and now the board paired. He's checking and we're gonna check. He adjusted 2 pair. Bottom 2 with one decent diamond. Table 4. Excuse me just a moment. I'm back. Actually, getting back to this wa here that I marked yellow, even though we have 400 hands on him, we should probably take it a little bit easy drawing too big conclusions about his post-flop game because his VPIP is only 12 hands, so fold to c-bet is 3 out of 3, I guess. That's not very many opportunities to get, to face a c-bet in 400 hands. Nice turns. We get trip aces on the bottom, where of course there are already 4 spades, but also top and bottom on the other one, on the top. Now full house on top and still just the trips below. So I think our best chance here is to bet and hope to get fold. And we did get a fold. Perfect. We have a wrap and a top pair. Table 2. Drew a blank on table 4. Yeah, let's fold it. This Gorat guy is very stressy. He's in a hurry somewhere. We got our flush on table, is it table 1? We're up against the goofball on table 5. With top 2 pair. And we had nut flush draw too. Top 2 pair should be good, but we're going to check call here. We had the number 1 star here for a moment. Now number 2. That's not going to last. Oh well, we got half there at least on table 3. All right. A straighty card came on table 1, which is really bad for us since we have a nut flush draw and 2 pair blockers. So it would be a bit strange. Also, we don't block any straight cards really. We don't have 5, we don't have 7, we didn't have 9, we don't have 10. Oh well, we do have a 5, sorry. The least significant of all the straight cards. But no 7, no 9, no 10. But we're going to call because we have 4 full house outs and a whole bunch of flush outs. So now the flush got there and the board paired, but it's not our pair. Still, we're gonna bet this and believe that we are good. Though, if he had a wrap, then he got a pair with the 9. We're going to call this anyway. Just because we have 2 full house blockers. But yeah, it may variably be some 9-6 or ace-9. You know, if he has... Yeah. It's another straight flush. Alright. That's a nice hand. Yeah, well, that makes sense too, I guess. Uh, okay, we'll put that in too. Those were a couple of less than great hands. All this little bet here. We flop a wheel. Table 4. Look at the bomb pot on table 2. We have there we have significant diamond, 6, and some sort of backdoor wrap. Not very good. But on the bottom, it's pretty good with top 2 on a dry board. Maybe we can play this. I'm not sure. But we have some potential on top. I think I'm going to make a call here. Yeah, so we're still very good at the bottom. And now, if he had a good hand on top, it's not looking so great for him with that the diamond. Plus we have a 2 pair on top that we can do something with too. Now, the last card wasn't very good for us. And he has very little left. I think we just gotta check this down and hope to win one. And we did get the bottom. That felt like a hand we could have won on the turn. I would have very much liked to just take this down on the turn. I mean, he has a king 8, the flush draw down there. Oof. Yeah. That's a bit rough. That is not an amazing call on his part. Let's see if we can find another table. We managed to get ourselves check raised by the goofball. Yeah. Okay, goofy as he is, we're gonna fold this. Oh, a mega splash on table 4. How much will it be? It's the small mega splash. I shouldn't have folded that. I immediately forgot, but it was a very lousy hand. Quite a bit better now. Wow. That was a bit sloppy. Oh, another one on table 2 this time. And this is for 200 big blinds. Let me try to not forget this. Ah, another horrible hand. Did we have 5-6 in this hand? I don't remember. Okay, we're going to fold this. This time I didn't forget, this time I folded on purpose. We have a jack high straight on table 5. And I'm fairly sure no one has a queen high straight. So let's give it a little bet. I'm going to see if I can get any opponent in a six card table. Oh, that was quick. And it is the goofball. How nice. And we start off with a splash pot right away. And we flop a full house. Boom. Now quads are back on the menu. And we flop a top set and a flush draw against the big worm, who made that dubious call before. Let's see if he has another one of them in here. He did. He really did. Ah, he got 1 of 3. Yeah. All right. Wow, what a beautiful hand. On table 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With 3 suits. Not an amazingly good hand, but very beautiful. Let's squeeze. Our aces get top set on table 5, and we do flop straight on table 3. We have set over set, but he also has a flush draw on table 5. First one is us. Second one is his. I'm gonna sit down on one more 6-card table just to see if I can hook a goof on one more. If I get action there, I will close down something else. Right now, let's say table 4 is a candidate to let go of. So we get to 4-bet our races. We flop a jack, and just gonna shove it in. See if he wants to continue. Nope. Table 1 isn't that exciting either. So we have 2 tables we don't mind getting rid of if we can find some more 6-card action. Pretty nice bomb pot flops on table 1. I'm not normally super concerned about table selection. This is about as far as I go. Trying to, sometimes trying to phase out the worst ones and see if we can find something new. We're gonna shove it in, table 1. We have 2 straights on table 5, so let's just go with that. Alright, we got half, table 1 there. Half where we had only invested a third, and we're all in. Oh, we got quartered with the same straight, and then he got the flush. Alright, fair enough. We got it in with 40 and 50% in those. That's not so bad. Of course, it's not good, but I mean, that's the worst that happens to us in a bomb pot. We're pretty well off. In the other bomb pot, we got it in 3-way with 94% in one and 30% in the other one. That's good. And now, looks like we're about to win another pot on table 4 with our top 2. If I have to guess, we get a fold here. I like this. These turns were really good for us here. Got open ender, got an ace. Oh, I was completely wrong about that on table 4. We didn't get the fold and we didn't win the hand. Can't be much more wrong. Well, I didn't, when I bet those hands on table 2, I didn't take the big worm into account. And I forgot about that. Well, now we have just an ace on top, but we do have the nut straight on the bottom. So we're gonna shove it and hope they fold and likely take half if they don't. Big worm is not a big folder, but many players like that fold a little bit more on the river than before. They like to see all the cards, but then they can slow down a little bit. And we got it all. Nice. I didn't like folding this king, king, jack, 8, 8, but quite sure it was the right thing to do. In general, I'm not sorry, where was I? Sorry, I got text message and I completely lost my focus. Maybe we'll be doing okay there. Yeah, I was gonna say I hate folding in general, and this was not an exception. Let's see where our straight blockers can get us on table 5. Not that far, but now we have full house blockers instead, so let's go with that. And they worked better. Oh no, it looks a little bit like the goofball is done for the day. What's that? Say it is not so. On the other hand, we got the creepy walrus joining here, table 5. Got a couple of sevens to block the straight on table 3. Now we do have a straight with our sevens. Only 7 high. But still, since we have 2, maybe it's good. And of course we got the nut straight draw on the turn there. No, not flush draw. Sorry, my bad. We already had the gut shot straight draw for nuts. Nice bomb pots again. On table 5 now. We have 2 nut straights and flush draw on one and 2 backdoor flush draws on the other. And he wants to be all in too. Ah, let's make that call over there. All right. Here on table 2 we have wrap on one, gut shot and a pair on the other one. Now we have still the wrap, but trips and gut shot on the other. The wrap got a little worse because there are now two hearts there, but this half pot bet we will call. Yeah, we end up with 4 on top and just trip kings. I have a strong feeling that he's playing the top board, but I mean, at best we're winning half the pot 16, so we're gonna invest another 32 to at best win 16. That's doesn't feel great. Let's trap the goofball. He's back. And now we have goofball and creepy walrus. Our aces aren't really good, but still we don't mind getting them in. We can trap these guys. Well, he just called for once, but we flopped nut flush. Eight ten made a straight on table 1. We'll check that. Deuce is fine for us. I think it's good enough to make a value bet here. Or with this wrap on. Now we had the same hand. We didn't hit our wrap on table 3, but we did pick up a flush draw with it. And now he's betting. What does he want with this? Yeah, okay. Of course. Yeah, let's call. He checks the heart. So I guess we bet it. Gonna 4-bet our fine looking hand on table 5. And we get a very good flop. Open ender and top 2. He has a good flop too, with his wrap there. How is he playing? How is this hand playing so well with all the 7s in it? Oh well. We won the hand anyway. Cheers to pulvret. And goofball is back on table. What is it? Table 3 as well. Wow, what a flop we just got on table 1. Pretty good bomb pots. On top we have a bottom two, pretty much. And on the bottom we have top pair with a nut flush draw. Maybe that was a little bit too ambitious. Yeah, I think that I should have checked that. I got a little bit ahead of myself there. Yeah. Oof. This is still open for the goof to shove if we call here. I think I gotta fold. Hmm. I think this was a pretty bad call on table 5 here. I know we're at least going to be multi-way. And even quite likely squeezed. I should have saved those 3 big blinds there. Or 3.5 or whatever it was. Let's stick to big cards instead. Alright, let's see if there's any table worth putting up there. Jack 5 and 5-7. Let's make a call here. The goof is sitting out again. And now we're gonna fold. Nice flop for us. Here on table 5 we have top pair. Enough draw. Shall we just play that fast? Yeah, let's. Yes, trip 7s and we up with 42% equity. Cheers to the walrus. Maybe the goofball is a smoker, just going up for a cigarette every now and then. I hope not for his sake. You know what? He probably went to get an apple. We get trip threes with our aces. Table 3. We'll give that a little bet. All right. Another beautiful flop on table 3. An ace, a wrap, a flush draw. And of course, now there's a 9. That's not the beautiful card we were hoping. He checks that and we get our flush. Welcome to the channel, Corday. Nice to have you here. A little interesting spot on table 3. We have a 5 and we have an ace, so we're blocking the full houses quite a bit. We're of course behind a deuce. Now we have a full house. The queen came out of nowhere there. Got another table here. The goofball is back, and he's back at it. This is not the best flop, I guess, but we shall go with it anyway. And that was very good. We have 38% three ways. He found a straight there. At least we got a side pot. In the bomb pots on table one, we have, you know, the under full on top, and on bottom we have 8 and 10. I wish I bet that flop. And it's pretty good now too, because the king is so blocked by the other board that our 8s and 10s are pretty good on the bottom. There are a lot of cards to dodge on the bottom board. On the top board there aren't that many, but we don't know which they are. Yeah. Let's see. Aye, aye, aye. Yeah, he had the king, queen. And then he got a 5 down there too. Well, he had the better full house anyway. And then, sorry, the better two pair already. Yeah, it wasn't weird or super unexpected or anything. But I still didn't like it. Let's 3-bet the goofball here. Table 5. On table 3, maybe I could avoid opening this. Okay, we got somehow 4-bet very small by the goofball. So let's make the call. And that's complete whiff. Ace and a wrap on table 3. Right, doing okay. Open ender on table 2. I will call again. And we got it. On table 1 we have the top pair, we have a nut flush draw, and we have a gut shot. On table 3 we have nut straight blockers. We have some really nice hands on the bomb pot in the bomb pots on table 5. Set on both and nut flush draw on both. Oh, and one more guy is coming in. Here we go. We got the nut flush on both. Woo! Scoop-de-doo! And nut flush on table 1 as well. Wow. And a top set and flush draw on table 3 as well. It is not hard to play poker today. And there's the nut straight on table 2. We're gonna, sorry. Yeah, let's shove it. Raise. I got some heads up action here. There we go. Let's call that. Yeah, let's see if he can win with our. Yeah, we could not. He got an 8. Let's make a bet there so we don't have to take our ace high to showdown. No, let's skip that. It's not easy to get a cheap flop on table 5. Yeah, okay. This stinks, but I'll give it up. It's not at all impossible that he has one of those real anti-hands. Yes, you know, something like aces with the bigger flush draw. Okay, splash pot. Mega splash on table 5. You know, it's good. Maybe we can finally get some action here on table 5. I'm gonna let them fight over that. If I had this for the big blind stack, I would be all in. Which is an even better reason for us to not call. Everybody folded on table 1. Perfect. Get the second nut flush. Table 4. I have a bad feeling that it's not gonna be enough. Oh, it was way enough. Good thing we're not playing based on our feelings alone. We have a pair tens. I will just keep shooting. For lack of better options. Ouch. Ouch. I want to see what he had in that hand. He has 10-7. That's an amazing call. Where did he find that? We're so deep too. I mean, let me open that again. Like, did he have any other? Did he have any other plans with it? Where was it? Here. He's picking up the spades. And lots of deuces here. What is going on in Andrew? Okay, I don't have time to look at that now. Let me see if I can find it and mark it for tomorrow. Try a check raise there in a minute. Was it this one? Yes, it was. Tag that. Split that. Raise that. And alright, let's call him. Now we have the lousy full house. It's probably not doing well. Though we only have one bad diamond. I don't know. Feels like we're running into a bigger full house here. Ah, no way. Does he have queens? It's the same guy over there too. Oh, I gotta call this, right? Yeah, he does have queens. Wow. He is killing us. Nice hand. We'll call our set of aces here. He bets half the pot again, so I guess we shall call again. Didn't hit. I was feeling pretty good about this top two here on table 4, and now we have an open ender with it, so yeah, I guess we're just getting it in. He has trips, trip eights. Flop-wise is fine. Buruto. Yeah, I'm gonna four bet our ace king king just because it's a pretty good looking one. Two suits. This is a pretty good flop for us. Oh, we have 90% equity. Off a straight. That completely lost its value on turn on table 4. Rip king is on an open ender and a flush draw. The bomb pots. Do we have to fold this? Not flush draw and a gut shot. No, let's call it. And get that in. Raise this. Oh, over 80% on both. Now 97 on both. Wow. Yeah, now we will fold that. Beautiful flop again on table 4 here. Turn, not that nice, but still good enough to call. With that, the straight came around too. And he had a deuce. Okay. Well, then the straight was good news for us. Again, beautiful flop on table 4. No queen and no 10 in our hand. So let's check this turn. The 7 gives us a straight, although not a very good one. I think that we're okay to just check this down. We end up with straight on table 1. Then Jack gets there. I want to bluff this guy. And this is a pretty good opportunity. We don't have any clubs. We do have full house blockers. And he has a full house. Unfortunate. But I think that was a decent play. I think the other bluff where he caught us was also pretty good. Shall we call with these trips? No. Our straight blockers became not straight on table 4. I think I'm gonna give this. No, no. Because the likelihood of him just having spades, I think it could maybe value bet. Oh, we could have. He has the wheel. Yeah, okay, that's a missed opportunity, I guess. I thought the big portions of his hand would be the flush draws and the pair type of hands. And he had the flush draw, but the flush draw came with a wheel as well. I wonder if it's too lame to check that. Oh, this board just got straighter and straighter and straighter, and now it doesn't look good at all for us. It was so good. The king blocker, fives. It's quite likely to have had a straight already on turn, but I was okay with it then because we had both the flush draw and the set. Uh, yeah, I'll check that. All right, I need to speed up a little bit. I've started timing out left and right here. We picked up a gut shot and flush draw with that turn on table 5. And now we have a full house. Let's go half pot. No call. I shall just call here. He had a smaller stack. I know it's not good. I can do it anyway. Let's see if this guy on table 3 wants to get it in right away. He has quite a small stack. No, he wanted to wait for the flop. They both had small stacks. Uh, I'll fold that and that. And we'll make a call here. See if we can check raise on table 4. We have some straights on table 5 there, had we called. And we did get to check raise. Hey, the 7 on the turn on table 4 it didn't give us any of our backdoor flushes, but it gave us a much longer wrap. We'll try a little raise here with our 10. That worked nicely. Pop a straight on table 1. A tricky straight out of position there. Hey, flush. We flop a flush on table 1, but only queen high. Well, now our queen high flush also have a top set, and we don't block any of the full house outs, so we are clearly not going anywhere here. Question is, we should get it in, or yeah, we just call. Also, I almost folded it by timeout. Yeah, what do we do? What do we do? I will call it. Aye. That the river call or no call. It's from it's kind of opponent dependent, I feel like. And this guy isn't one of those who can't bluff, but who knows? It was wrong this time, but I feel like it was all right. I'm not gonna play this heads up where it says key. Look. I don't know what. I don't know if those are L's or I's. Anyway, I already have a heads up match going. One will have to do. Because I'm not so excited about playing this guy. He seems to be onto me. Mm, yeah, I will call here. See what happens. If he bets big here, we are done. But he didn't, so I guess we can bet big instead. On table one, we have straight on top, and we had a blocker for a full house blocker on the bottom. I was hoping to get him to fold, but now I'm just hoping we can get half, and we did get half. Beautiful combo draws on table four, and we are all in quickly, and he has even better combo draws. Nice hand he has. Now he had the anti-hand for ours, but we came away with half of the first, and then we lost the second. We got quartered, drawn and quartered. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, hold that. It may have been wrong to bet it in the first place, or it likely was. Now we're gonna be all in. He has a better flush draw. Stop two. But we got there. Stop trip eights. And now we're ready to get it in, right? Maybe we should have bet the turn. I don't think he can fold an 8 there. I'm not saying it's not right to fold an 8, I'm saying I don't think he will. But if it has an 8 that doesn't have an ace, he will check the turn. So leading the turn would probably be a good idea. Maybe just calling there on the flop is a little lame too, since we have such good 8. But I think that one is fine. Ooh, 100 big blind splash pot on table 2. This time our hand is at least okay. Now it's not very good anymore. Now it's again a lot better. I hope he doesn't have 2 quads on us. There we go. Now we have nuts. And we're all in on table 1 with a beautiful hand against aces, and we are well behind. Yeah, we'll accept twice. The first one is kind of lost. Or is it? It is not. I managed to anti-jinx myself. Oh, we won both. I'm so sorry, my friend. Which one is it that says sorry? And call that. What do we have? A two pair, aces and sixes, and he has a lot of jacks. There and call there. We have a flush on a paired board and then trips on the other one. It's good we're getting an opponent on table 5 here. That will slow the game down a bit for us. Table 4, we have trips, but we are blocking a lot of full house outs. But we ended up with a full house anyway. Got that nut flush. All right. Heads up action has passed for now. What? It's just as well for the moment. I needed a chance to breathe. And we're back at heads up. That's been a fun heads up against this Diego Barbosa. 87 as well. I wonder if that means he's born 87. Would make us the exact same age. We don't have hearts, we don't have spades, and we do have two fives. But we did have also an ace and a deuce. Yeah, so maybe we should have just checked it down because it was a very good opportunity to bluff in many ways, but we may have had too much value to bluff. Beautiful flop. Kings and a flush draw. And a gut shot. Straight. Table 1. Yeah, let's call. Now we have two flush draws, but none of them very good. Oh, two flush draws and one open ender. We do get a flush. Will it be good enough? It is good enough. Hmm. Let's just make a call here. And we made trip sevens. Yeah, I'll call. Oh, oh. Wow. We had set over set, and then he rivered a set over ours. What a turn of events. What are we doing here? Okay, let's check them back. Seems like, sorry if I seem a little distracted. It's just that drive hood, some reason stopped registering hands from table 5, it seems. How weird. I mean, let's see if Goof is only on that table. Let's see if it goes up from 310 here. Yeah, it does. So the hand is registered, but it doesn't show up here. Or maybe it did. Oh, I'll see after if I can find this bomb pot. Hmm. No, for some reason The hands from there are not showing up. But anyway, that's not the issue for right now. I'm gonna close down this session. Can feel my energy and my focus starting to wander. All right, trip nines. Good, this was perfect. I didn't want to get in a big pot with Goof here. He got it in with 0 outs. So let's just have a quick look at the overall results, which seem to be possibly a little bit incorrect now then. We miss. It was quite a significant table to not collect hands from too. But anyway, let's just have a quick look at it. It's still very representative, I guess. Has been good period lately. The green line's catching up a lot to the purple. Yeah, we have something like 100 and just shy of 180 right now. Yeah, so in this graph, the green line is the actual result, and the purple one is adjusted for all-in expected value, but they are both without the rake back. And so far since I started this, I have collected $31.14 of rewards. It's 15, well, going towards 16 buy-ins at the level we played. All right. Anyway, that was it for today. Just a final word. Don't forget to sign up to CoinPoker if you're not already playing, and you can also build your bankroll there. And now you can be in the Pulver CoinPoker monthly rake chase and get $10 for every $50 of net rake. So you get extra on top of the rewards. All right. Thank you for watching. I'm Pulveret and I love PLO. Peace out.